Civis Pacem.
Welcome back here at Tribun, and happy birthday to me. So I have got the honor to introduce the game of today. It's called Asylum. It's fitting nicely in. And well, if you're new to this channel, welcome back. Welcome here. Lean back, take some popcorn, watch closely. This is the new groundbreaking board strategy game, Tribun. Yeah, Max, we have to accelerate a little because the game has about 120 moves, so it's a lot of chunks to chew and swallow.
Yeah, and we had the standard setting.
I don't know if you can call it a standard. Somehow it's always different, but yeah, we are combining, bringing the side flanks together, forming an attack to the center. That's straightforward, yeah.
And you have a heart-shaped thing, and
yeah, I'm a
looks
nutshell.
a little bit as if there was a kneeling person with this as its head. So, very
what?
Yeah, very art-like game so far, at least.
And this is nice. In the very beginning, I took a step aside with my Tribune, just not to get stuck on this edge, to get cornered, so I'm out of these simply normal attacks.
Yeah, the problem is that you lost a move, but I did not take advantage of that. Or I couldn't. I don't really know anymore.
And we have 120 moves, so one move may not matter. I don't know. So
Maybe.
yeah, I was attacking with the Sagittarius here, and you stepped back. So now
I have this A, it looks like. I've no idea why I did that.
And what we did here on the flank, that's why we called it Asylum. It's quite nuts. And it's a venture because if you have a unit at the site and it's not protected, then it can get ugly very soon. And the unit gets trapped and, well, and it's lost. So now you were maybe not that fast, but now you had this ballista, and all of you accustomed to this channel know that a ballista can walk on the color complex. So I attacked on the color complex with the Equus because the ballista cannot defend. And you put in between another Equus to protect your ballista, and it's protected by the Sagittarius and 2 Hestedi. And I took anyway.
And so I assume I took to defend that.
But your ballista is completely locked in. You had one escape route this way.
That's true.
And another. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. By the way, this was, you know,
there's a double attack on my 2 equity, so I had to.
Yeah, but this was a nice trick because if I take you, you have backup.
Yeah.
And you can take this.
And this way I take 3 and 3. I took 6, and this way full advantage because I lost 4. No. Not even this.
Just on 3 things.
So I'm up 3 points of material. And well, yeah, and attacking this has status here at the side. And maybe going here to threaten your Tribune, that's unpleasant.
Yeah, but we win completely not. By the way, there's a fun thing in this position.
I'm zooming in. Yeah, describe it.
If you take here,
with a Tribune, yeah, then then it's next, and you lose.
But if
But
you don't take, then you won't die. Because either you have to distribute a too high unit.
yeah,
So you
because
either attack, and then my Tribune is able to get away over there, or you go here, and I will just go there.
because there's no protection.
And if you do this, well, then I'm not attacked, and I can just ignore you.
Yeah.
Um, so that
This
should not
is yeah. This is completely nuts. It looks like there is a next, but there isn't.
be. And if this moves, well,
Then there is a next.
then you have again place to maneuver, and
Yeah.
so taking can be very bad
Yeah,
in this.
you need some kind of a discard pile. You have to discard some pieces because they hinder you. Okay.
Yeah, and it would also be a different story if
Yeah,
that was
that way it would be okay because the Hastadas on this field would be able to protect here.
that
All this is all the stuff, the magic behind the scenes in Tribun. If you play a little longer, like we do, then you may discover these secret moments. But anyways, yeah, I I felt uncomfortable with the ballista so nearby, so I attacked, and you did not retake. And now again, taking advantage, just grabbing a lot of material. That's usually the way I play this game. Completely demolish the opponent's army.
by the way, I can't take because if I would,
Then again, you die.
so this motif just occurs ever so often, and it's very interesting. I haven't seen it in other games that strongly. So,
Yeah.
um, but you combined up, and you're safe now. I can't really do anything to you, as I just lack the material to hunt you down. So I have these 5 pieces, which will suit me.
And I scattered
They
the
will not benefit me anyhow,
yeah.
and
And
I'm
everything is too far away. And yeah, I chose a Sagittarius for escaping purposes because he's swift, he's agile, and you will probably not get him.
by the way, that was an attack on me,
Mm.
and so you just marched forward, and I tried something like you could maybe argue that I could jump away somewhere and then I attack you and maybe you don't see it.
And I don't. I just saw, mate. What did I do? I had to jump here, threaten you, but I did not.
Well, maybe you didn't like that I could combine.
Mm.
Whatever, you're just destroying me here. There's no other way to say that. And yeah, you came close and I had to run now.
And this was kind of a fork. Now I'm probably taking here. Bam. Once more.
I'm a little disappointed in past me because I should have at least considered combining up to a unit that can flee along here, and then it could be more difficult for you, but I didn't.
Yeah, you normally spare your material for attacking purposes to a weapon net.
Yeah, but in this situation, there's just no point in doing
A
that.
lot of holes in the net. And not many fairy. Yeah, I
I
attacked you and
remember now. I think in the game you were about to do this, and I think you thought that you would win here, but
Yeah,
you're gonna be very careful because I have backup and I could take this.
yeah.
I
Normally
could
you can't.
go here.
Yeah.
But
Take back. Uh,
if this would not be there, then this would be sufficient. But
uh,
oh,
it's exactly what happened. And I was so, oh no, but I lured you this way in another fork. And once more, you're losing material.
and
Chopping down.
this is just hilarious. They're not doing anything. Remember, they walk forward, so
Uh,
these cannot walk whatsoever, and they attack sideways. Well, there is literally nothing I could attack.
uh,
And
a silly parade of weirdos.
yeah, and let's not talk about this one. Yeah, it's just
It's an asylum.
yeah. The only thing I could do is combine, but this is just very time consuming, so I probably didn't.
Uh,
Why?
I don't know. But now begins my martyr because I am not finding the right steps. I don't know which step this is, but it will take me a long time to bring you down. Ah,
Yeah, but
ever
let's lean
so.
back. Let's see the conversion of a completely and utterly winning game.
A 17
So,
to 4 is a slight majority, yeah.
what? There's two ways to win here. So the first one would be that you cut off any ways to combine for the opponent. So you go here so
Mm,
that you cannot combine there and nor there. The Tribune can also not combine here. And what you would then try to do is you would try to maybe get an Equus here and attack there, and to get an Equus here and go maybe from this side,
yeah.
or you would use a gray Equus to go get here, and you would then try to isolate the Tribune from its pieces so that he cannot combine up and has to run away from them.
Yeah, or even bring in the Tribune himself because I have range. You don't.
But that's a little bit
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, I can jump this way and here, and
But
I will come ever closer.
yeah, but I wouldn't stand still. I would try to do
Yeah,
this.
at
And
first
then,
cutting off the purposes for combining, yeah. Okay, now what
so,
happened in the game? Yeah,
oh,
I really did that. I'm able to learn a little.
so what you would now
Here's
have to
another
do,
spot for combination purposes, so
what you could also do is build a ballista. And if I would combine to a good unit, I would die. And so I have nothing left. So what I mean is, you would do this, you would have this line, and the only thing you can do now is to combine to a too high unit.
mm,
And that's not good usually.
no, because you're bound to the color complex and you have no range, you're not swift.
And even worse, uh, you can now stop me from combining again, because all of these fields can be blocked by your pieces, and
Mm.
you will not be able to combine on black fields, and you're on the gray color complex, so you can't combine on the gray colors, and so you can only combine on the white colors, and they are dominated by the white pieces.
Usually on Grandmaster level, you would surrender at this point. A long time ago. I, I don't
Where
know.
also it's a little bit
I don't know. Oh, whoa, this is so
unique.
disastrous.
It's unique.
Unique. Oh no.
Look at it from the positive aspects. I can combine.
Why
Okay,
didn't you
now
do me the favor to give up?
yeah, I never did.
You wanted to make fun of me?
No, I did not.
No.
By the way, this move is also
Ah,
nice
okay.
because if I go here, I can combine.
But hey, you rewound a little. And I tell you what, every time you rewind without announcing it, I will get €1 from you. I will become a rich man in 2023.
Sorry. So I try to combine again.
Yeah, you are looking for these, and
That
I'm
works.
this time, and this is nice. I'm cutting off this, and I'm attacking you, so you have to move.
And I have not as many
Well, you can
possibilities
go
as I would like.
backwards. And now there's another quiz.
And now
And
you've got me where you want me to be.
there are the 3 guys from the gas station.
I cannot go here. I can go there.
Yeah,
And I can't go here, and I
this is the
can't
last
take
field.
if I'm weak.
So and now here comes the aggressor
No.
riding in.
And it ends.
Ah, ah, sweat on my forehead. I really, to bring you down is a hard chunk of work.
But never forget, don't let the Tribun combine. If you let
Yeah,
him, well, a status is fine. Sagittarius is terrible.
yeah,
But Lister and Aquis are also okay,
yeah,
especially close to the corners, and
yeah.
when there's a lot of things on the that can get away in the way of the Tribune, and Centuria is even more
It's a
terrible.
nightmare. You need a lot of huntsmen. You need Sagittarii and to keep her in place. It's really.
And it goes all over the board. It
Yeah.
just lasts so long. But
Yeah.
I would say goodbye screen, right?
Yup. Yeah, and I had the intro, so you have the honor to deliver the outro.
So I hope you liked this video, this revision, liked the game and so on. And if you did, or if you didn't, I don't really care. So you should just subscribe, like, leave a
Subscribe.
comment maybe. Um, yeah, you can play the game for yourself. We have this online version by the third-party Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
It's a free DLC,
Hmm.
and you can play it for yourself if you print it out on a maybe cardboard, or you draw it onto cardboard, and you can print 3D files, which are always linked in the description. And I think we wish you a good day and a great time, and I would say see you soon.
On Tribun.